One of the top reasons that I see that people aren't getting better faster when it comes to chronic joint or muscle stiffness and discomfort is because they're not giving their body enough time to rest, recover, and heal. So when we think about exercising and exercises, we think about doing work. And there needs to be a rest or recovery period afterwards for those muscles to recover so that they grow and they change in a healthy way. Well, that's just on like a general fitness side. Think about a joint or a muscle that's not so healthy and doesn't feel so good. In order to get it to be feeling better and moving better, you need to do some work. Usually that's some recovery or restoration work that helps blood flow and fluid flow move through that area so it gets more pliable and has more healing. But it can also be work like doing some exercises that creates more stability around that joint. All those types of things are different than kind of our general fitness, right? Not just doing bicep curls, doing a set of bicep curls, letting it rest and recover. But it's the same idea when it comes to doing corrective exercise, getting those joints and muscles to feel better. We need to do a little bit of the work. Maybe that's the foam rolling, maybe that's the exercises, and we need to give it some time to rest and recover. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be bedridden or anything like that, but not doing the things that create the discomfort and the pain anyway. So let's looking at this example where we have a muscle or joint that's not so healthy. What if I go hiking and my knee swells up? I love hiking. Okay, well now I need to do some work on that knee. First of all, I need to figure out why it's swelling, but I also need to treat it. I need to help the muscles be healthy and recover around there. I need to promote the fluid to move out of the knee so it's not swollen. Maybe I need to do some corrective exercises that help the knee joint restabilize. Maybe it's a hip issue, whatever it is, but I also need to not go hiking again in the interim so that the joint and the muscle can heal. I see a lot of people missing this piece when they're actually putting in the time and the energy to work on improving their joint health, is they're missing that part of the recovery, abstaining from the activities that create the injury or frustration or inflammation in the first place. I know that's probably one of the hardest things of corrective exercise is taking a pause on some of those things, but it's going to help you in the long run. So don't feel like you have to stop everything you love doing. You might need to stop in the interim for a short amount of time to really help your body heal and do the thing it needs to do to get that joint and muscle back to a healthy place so you can do the things you love to do. All right, I'll see you next time.